This is the St Patrick's Race Day March 14 handicap over the 1200 metres. It's a 2 metro win, and we're about 14 minutes away. So this is number one, Rich. Solo Flyer taking barrier number 10 for this one. Jamie Quinnell will claim 3 for Anthony Cummings. And as you can see there, 4-year-old by Belong to Me. In terms of the deep.
Frank, that was 14 runs ago. He won his first start here on the Kensington track and hasn't won again since. But geez, he seems well placed in here. He's first up, his trials, his handicap. 1 Solo Flyer, $13 into $12. Number 2, Shell Pegasus, $5.50 out to 6.
Racing. Well, he's missed the start, Shake the Ground, and Letter of Intent, who was the first one into the stalls, who'd been standing in there for ages, missed it by about 6 lengths. It's coming out well, Shell Pegasus, so too Solo Flyer. Walking or Dancing, working up out wide. Then Briambo's Gift in the centre, followed by Cat and Letter of Intent starting to tack on. It's Solo Flyer putting his head in front here from Shell Pegasus, and Walking or Dancing is third out 3 wide. Cashew was next on the rail from Briambo's Gift. Shake the Ground midfield and deep from Mount Vesuvius. Leighton's going backwards, and then came Dillinger Sagwala, Letter of Intent around the turn, and Solo Flyer dashed away up the rise. He's 2 lengths in front. Walking or Dancing gives chase, and then Shell Pegasus, Cashew, and further back Briambo's Gift. Solo Flyer in front of the 200, about a length and a half, and Walking or Dancing is starting to come after him gamely on the outside, and so too Briambo's Gift. Solo Flyer's clinging on for the moment. He's about a half in front, and he'll do the job. Solo Flyer won it. Maybe Briambo's Gift second from Walking or Dancing in a photo. Then we've got Cashew, Mount Vesuvius, followed by Dillinger, Shell Pegasus, then Shake.
He's 16 start. That's win number 2. Jamie Cornell rode him aggressive on top of the speed. He was too good. Briambo's Gift really motored late. He'll grab second.
So the details and the English interims are on your screen there on the numbers. Race number 5 here at Randwick.
The Newmarket. They're going to the barriers for the Newmarket, the feature race on the card anywhere around the country, the $140,000 Group 3 feature. Then money did not last long at all. Back into $1.80. Number 4, Ashikaga, the dominant favourite. 8. Solo Flyer, 5 out to 7. Now, number 7, 4 at Dooman. This is the Newcastle Newmarket. Number 4, Ashikaga, the favourite, $1.90. Late support for the 3 Musket, 6.
Gates are back. They're off in the Newmarket. Immediately Walking or Dancing dropped out the back. And McClintock, the early leader, closely followed by Ashikaga, and moving forward the Ruffy Bengal. Scarlet trapped out very wide, followed by Solo Flyer. Newton's Rings, a length the Musket Chasm. Second last Malcolm, and last of all Walking or Dance. They leave the 800 peg behind them, and McClintock leads the Newmarket field. A length or so on the hot pot Ashikaga, nearly 2 to Solo Flyer, 1 to Bengal. Then comes Chasm, Newton's Rings, followed by Malcolm, another 2 away. On its outside is Muscat, a length and a half to Walking or Dancing, and the Chilean import Last Scarlet. They're homeward bound. McClintock the leader. Ashikaga is out after McClintock. Chasm trying to bullock between them and succeeds. And Solo Flyer joining in. Ashikaga dropped off, and old Newton's Rings putting in a run. Solo Flyer got to the front from Chasm. McClintock forget Ashikaga, then Newton's Rings. Solo Flyer and Chasm. Solo Flyer in front. Chasm can't match it, and Flyer wins the Newmarket. Chasm second, Walking or Dancing third from Muscat, Newton's Rings. And then came Ashikaga, followed by McClintock, Malcolm, Second Jewelers, Newcastle, Newmarket Handicap. And that is Solo Flyer, ridden by 17 starts for 3 wins, 3 seconds and 2/3.
Really well, look at that. Two runs back for 2 wins. Corey Brand Anthony, he just couldn't go on with it. 6, 5, 9 and 3.
He looks really, really well. Of course, he won the Newcastle Newmarket in track record time, and he did get a penalty heading towards the Doncaster, so he's had to go around here rather than in the Ryder Stakes next week, and he's already getting backed on course. $4.60 now into $4.40. Good money for Solo Flyer. That is the favourite here, just ahead of Chasm, which is a $4.60 chance. Into the Brew, the Melbourne Cup winner, and out of the Great Marion Horlicks. Anthony Cummings has put the polish on him, and as I said, he's coming off that win in the Newcastle Newmarket. He's going for 3 wins in a row this prep.
Carol into $4.40. I was standing in the betting ring. There was plenty of $6. It was like someone was giving away $100 notes. It was a charge of the Light Brigade, heavily backed Solo Flyer. Market mover. The boys is all been for the Anthony Cummings train one, and number 2, Solo Flyer.
He does.
Judge Me Not is away, so too is Over the Wicket and Marching. Often Racing, All American Dwell. But he's picking up some ground now. Penrickson came out running and went to the early lead. Going forward from that white gate is Solo Flyer. Marching's also on the improve, settling between them, but Solo Flyer's going to lob outside the lead. Marching taking the trail third. Two to King Dakar being joined by Over the Wicket. Then came All American. Judge Me Not on that. They're opening the field up, these two leaders. Penrickson led by 3/4 on Solo Flyer. They're the best part of 5 lengths on Marching, running third. Then came Over the Wicket, followed by King Dakar. Another one outside it. I think it's Judge Me Not, just a little bit obscured. Yes, it is. It's going up past King Dakar now. Then Chasm, followed by All American. Playwright is second last. He's being pushed along to keep up. And reigning to win last of all at the 600 metres. And Penrickson the leader by a length and a quarter. Solo Flyer, who sat outside the speed in a solidly run race. Marching's run up behind them from Over the Wicket. Then came Judge Me Not. Chasm taking to the centre. King Dakar will get in tomorrow. And All Americans coming down the outside. Solo Flyer got to Penrickson and raced to the lead. Then came Marching. Over the Wickets running on with Judge Me Not and Chasm. But Solo Flyer's going well inside the 200. A couple of lengths in front of Marching and Chasm. And Solo Flyer, he's going to remain unbeaten this time in. Solo Flyer, punched out by Brown, goes on to win it from Marching and Chasm. Then Over the Wicket and All American, followed by Judge Me Not and Playwright.
Isn't that great? Solo Flyer, he is well and truly back to his best. 3 wins from 3 starts this campaign, culminating here in the Group 2, the Ajax quality. In fact, it might culminate in a win. Cummings will show you a shot of him. The thumbs up to the camera, but he is most satisfied. Solo Flyer, definitely through to the Doncaster now, beating number 3 Marching and number 4 Chasm.
He's flying. He's absolutely flying. Like that, I thought they was most impressive.
He was indeed. You know, there are the English interims here. $4, $1.80, $2.80 Marching and Chasm, $1.50 is most satisfied. Solo Flyer, definitely through to the Doncaster now, beating number 3 Marching and number 4 Chasm.
He's flying. He's absolutely flying. Like that, I thought they was most impressive.
He was indeed. You know, there are the English interims here. $4, $1.80, $2.80 Marching and Chasm, $1.50.